Opinion Nation, what is going on, y'all? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear my voice. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear my voice. I didn't mean to turn my intro music off so abruptly. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. Tuesday evening. Hey, y'all. Thank you. I see number one. You got to be kidding me. Somebody changed their name since I've been on here last. Who we got in here? Just a handful of folks, and that is perfectly fine. I'm going to explain so many things. Hey, Symmetry. Symmetry, it looked like you had a birthday recently. Do I have that? Oh God, StreamYard didn't change and everything, y'all. What is going on? Hey, Symmetry, happy belated birthday. You got to be kidding me. It's up here this evening. My girl, Lady Roll. Hey, Lady Roll. I miss y'all. Uh, yes, yes, yes. And everybody else who are in the bushes that can't make it to the chat, dropping in here to say hi, give y'all a little bit of update. Let's chat for a little while. Hey, Sunny Ray. Hey. Yeah, it has been a month of Sundays. It has been a month of Sundays, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know why. We're gonna talk about it real quick. Um, I'm still alive. And you know what? I haven't seen any lives or nothing in weeks, y'all. I think I may have been over to Butterfly's Corner a couple times. I have briefly chatted with her via text message. Y'all, I have been 150% out of the loop. I'm going to tell y'all why. But before I get into that, how is the sound? Because I'm sitting outside. Does the sound cool? If the sound is cool, just give me, put a two in there. Hell, choose your own number. Let me just say, yeah, it's cool. Say something. Uh, just want to get an idea of how the sound is sounding. It's been a minute, y'all. It has been a hot minute. All right. Welcome. Thank you, Lady Roll. Welcome, Opinion Nation. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, I'm going to go ahead. Hey, Sabra. Hey, Sabra. Now, listen, I'm going Kiwa. Hey, Kiwa. Kiwa came in here too. All is well. So let me give y'all a little bit of a update of what's going on. So first and foremost, I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I don't even remember what the last live was about, but I have really been I'm not gonna say that it's a quarter life or a midlife crisis or nothing like it's not like that whatsoever. But I have been spending a lot of time um aligning things, if that makes sense. A lot of people, we all go through different stages in life, right? And I am in a stage that I've never um been in. It's not a bad stage whatsoever. But are you familiar with kind of being at a place in life where things are fine? And you are kind of transitioning or realizing more or less that a lot of the things that you've done up to said point has been from a space of survival and not in a negative way. So I'll tell more of what I mean by that. So um without being too specific, because I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. But it's kind of like, you grow up a certain way, um, and you decide very early, and this is kind of my story, right? You decide early that you want to do all the things the right way because you have been taught that security comes from that. So you make the quote unquote right decisions. You do all of the things you're supposed to do. You go to school, you get married, you do all the things. And yes, it delivered, right? It gave the security that one was seeking. But you know how you kind of have the feeling after you get to a place where you are fine, right? Like content, which is a great thing, don't get me wrong. But then you start to realize that what you're doing wasn't necessarily what you probably would have chosen if you weren't trying to not be something. Does that make sense for anybody? It's kind of like I knew what I didn't want, right? From a kid up until now. And so all the decisions and things that I've made have been more so in alignment with what I didn't want to become instead of really align with who I actually was. So yeah, that's the that's the space that I'm in, y'all. That's the space. And I know that that probably makes sense to somebody. Um, Symmetry says all that society has told us to do. Yes, you totally get it, understand. Yeah, and it's like, you know what? It's not so much about society as much as it is of like having this realization that I'm personally in a different place than anyone that I can like compare myself to, like family wise, right? And so for a lot of people, that's like this is good. Like you did it. You did the right things. You were able to be successful. You are content. You don't need nothing. You don't want nothing. You fine, right? And a lot of people will say, okay, great, I could check that box. I did well in life. I can go lay down and die. It ain't really hitting me like that though, y'all. And it don't mean that I want to do more stuff either. But what it means for like, hi, my love, I miss you all too. What it means for me is that y'all know things. I'm only gonna say something when I have something to say. I enjoy this platform, I do, but the platform falls into that gap, right? Like it got to make sense. Y'all know that Love and Rocket City. Like I have an episode, I haven't dropped yet, but they're just too. I have a lot of things that I like and that I'm good at, but for me, it has to all make sense. So I can't like hop on here and talk about reality TV because the reality of it is I don't really care so much like that. Um, you know, and there's so many bigger, like exciting, meaningful, impactful things that I'm experiencing right now that it would just be an injustice to come and sit up and talk to y'all about bullshit. Um, hey Tasha B. Hey Miss Tree 85. I get it, still not full. Yeah, and I think a lot of people have that kind of like reality. Like Saber said, I've been crashing out worried about my pension disability, yet trying to learn new skills. I hope would have been better when you realize your hubby and kids are successful, breathe. And this is the thing, y'all. It's like I'm not and this is why it's so strange. Because I don't see a quote unquote blueprint for this, right? Like, especially with black women. Like you don't typically hear like a black woman say, I'm generally happy and I don't need nothing, right? Like I'm full, sure. Like I'm totally grateful. There's nothing that that I feel like I need, right? But it ain't about that. See, it's like moving beyond the space of like a deficit mindset. It's like, who would I be if I wasn't trying to be anybody? Right? Like just at my core. Like if I stripped away all of the things that I had to be, who would I be? You know? And that's very it's a very thoughtful place to be in. It's very introspective and it's leading to some really, really good work, right? Um, my love said, yes, I've been on here, but I don't be on here. It's hot in the shy and I'm outside. Yeah, so I'm sitting on my porch right now. So yeah, y'all, it's interesting. It's sometimes it's a good feeling, but it's a very conflicted feeling because now it's just a lot of things I want to stop doing. It's not a whole lot that I want to start, but it's a lot of stuff I want to stop doing. Does that make sense? So you know how a lot of people want to like hustle and like I don't want to do that. Like I want to do the opposite of hustle. Like I'm in my curation season. Like it's a whole lot of stuff on the table that I could pick up and put in my bag, and I'm being very, very intentional about what goes in the bag. Right? It's like I laid everything out on the table, and there's some great stuff. Right? Like think about it like cleaning out your purse. Like your favorite purse. You collected all your favorite stuff, your favorite lip gloss in there, your favorite whatever, everything's in there. And you pretty much it serves you well. All of your go-tos, everything is in your nice pretty bag. And now just kind of like I want a smaller bag. I want a bag that ain't like I don't care if it's designer even. Like I just want the bag to hold all the best parts of who I actually am and not just a whole bunch carrying around a bunch of shit I might need. Does that make sense? No, it's like, okay, what actually in this bag do I really like? What do I really truly need in this bag? It's all great stuff, but I want like 4 things that I keep in the bag. I don't want 30 things. And some of this stuff I just don't really need. You know, maybe it's time to write that type of screenplay. Do your soft life, you deserve it. We ain't miss nothing. They still clowning. Um, Same. My baby graduated in a few days, and I'm trying to breathe. Sorry, y'all. Damn trains. My baby graduated in a few days, and I'm trying to breathe. But now I'm like, what's next? Do I go soft girl or hustle harder? And see, I got a whole take on this soft girl thing too. I have a whole lot. So I'm just gonna tell you, I have a ton of content um, that I've just been writing. Now, I have not stopped being creative. I have been writing and writing and writing and writing. And what I'm trying to figure out, y'all, it's just I want to package all of the things in a way that makes sense, right? Um, and that's what I'm doing. You overthinking it? You probably right, Sabra. You probably right. I wouldn't be surprised if I was overthinking it. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Y'all may have noticed that my banner, or maybe you haven't. So my banner on the channel has changed. I'm building something, y'all. Um, I I intentionally went off the grid. One, because I just have so many bigger things that I'm cooking up in my brain, right? Curating a bunch of stuff. But then two, I really want to get out of that algorithm, like that Love and Marriage Huntsville algorithm. Like I'm trying to create some space. I'm trying to get, a lot of folks want to be in the algorithm so they get the clicks and the views. Like I don't want to start my channel over because that would just be stupid. But I would like to get out of the reality TV algorithm. Um, so that's part of why y'all ain't heard from me. Like I need to really just like bring everything to a screeching halt so that YouTube can based on what I do next, YouTube can reallocate me to the algorithm appropriately. So, I would like to I want a fresh slate for some more impactful types of things. And I'm kind of excited about it, y'all. So I wanted to get on here and tell y'all about it. I figure the folks who got the notifications would be the ones who cared. So it don't matter that it's only a handful of y'all. The unsubscribe button is everything. Yeah. I want to, I'm trying to think about the best way to do it because I don't want to just flip everything all the way around and then folks are like, what is this? And then unsubscribe and don't know it's me. But I have some much bigger things that I'm going to be rolling out and talking to y'all about and doing. The bigger thing is on camera, like actually connecting with my space in a real way. I've always been hesitant to turn on the camera for lots and lots of reasons. And these are all the things that I'm working through, so that when I pull all of this stuff together, it will be a much more engaging space. Like the way that we always want this channel to feel, it's going to feel like that times 100. Um, and it is going to be some information and some shit that we can actually use. So that's where I'm going with it, y'all. Saber said, build the story, the characters will come. God bless you with long life. Last few days, I was thinking about you. Please email me. AI has spaces YouTube where you can don't have to be though. Like I'm okay with, coming on camera and stuff, but it gotta be right. All the things gotta be right. And again, I'm curating things. I enjoy the community that we've built here. Um, I just don't I'm not really a current events girly like that. And the Love and Marriage Huntsville of it all, to me, is just kind of like, like it's a little weak for real. Like, I mean, no shade to what other folks. I'm assuming folks still do Love and Marriage Huntsville content. I've seen none of it. So I'm assuming y'all is still probably what? Let me guess, like somebody beefing. I'm sure it got to be at least one YouTube beef that's currently going on. Gotta be. That shit don't ever really change. So I ain't saying that folks don't get content and clicks, but I'm not. This ain't finna be no clicks and views thing, y'all. Um, you're typically successful and fulfilled when you're doing things that you just want to do. And it ain't for nothing other than that it's your story. That it's your vibe, and can't nobody do you like you do you, right? So I'm gonna be doing me the way I know how to do me, and bringing y'all with me, so we can actually get through some real stuff. Because as I was trying to figure out, like, what should I want to talk about on YouTube, what kept happening, y'all, was that I didn't really give a shit about none of that stuff because of this bigger, more exciting work that's happening, aside from this sector. And I'm like, wait a second. The actual content is my actual life. This is the content, right? This literally is what folks would probably want to talk about. Let's talk about what's really truly happening in real life. Let's talk about some of these realizations. Let's talk about how I'm navigating, because I know y'all navigating the same stuff. How I'm navigating some of these realizations and these adult friendships and God, like work shit. I told y'all I left the job because it was too stressful, and my goofy ass ended up back in the same goddamn situation. Can y'all believe that? See, we need to be talking about that. We got to talk about that kind of stuff. Like, bitch, how? And what you finna do about it? You know? Like, it's that kind of stuff. I'm talking about real life stuff, and how fake the internet is too. Like, literally, everybody is selling this aesthetic dream. Like, oh my God, follow me as I go through my day where everything matches and all the things are pretty. It's like, you know what? Sometimes the shit don't match, and sometimes it ain't totally pretty. But guess what? It's even better than that because it's real. You know? I call it aesthetic anxiety. I've done that. I'm not doing that no more. So a whole lot of stuff, y'all, that I'm really excited to kind of to holler at y'all about. It ain't gonna be no, oh my God, did y'all hear how this person did this to somebody? It's like, you know, unless it's real, right? And we'll talk about the theme of that and what that type of stuff means and what we need to be doing about it, and not just kind of basking in, the negativity of some shit. Um, it's a whole lot of like beautiful things happening, even though it's messy and it's super scary. Um, but it's real. And so, those of y'all who stick with it, I'm excited. It's going to be some new folks inevitably joining us over here. Y'all be nice to the people. Because once I actually like roll this shit out, I'm sure that it's going to, people going to care about it. Love and Rocket City is going to continue. I'm going to continue to build that out. I'm going back and like remastering the images. Yeah, it's going to be a whole vibe, y'all. You been journaling? So what y'all been doing? I got another like 10 minutes or so before I have to go back in the house. But what y'all been doing? What's been going on, y'all? Anything worth talking about? Nothing. Shit, I believe it. I believe it. Well, this was just a really brief check-in. I miss all of y'all. I'm building something better. So much better. Infinitely better. Um, and y'all gonna be happy about it. I promise that. Girl, you say what, BK Lakeisha? Girl, we need to talk about that too. We need to talk about that too. Yes, I've been ready, waiting for your pivot. I love all your content. You go to depth. It's always interesting. Thank you. It's definitely it is a pivot. A friend of mine actually calls me. He said I'm the queen of the pivot right now, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's much more entertaining and interesting, I'm sure, from a content perspective than like this contrived stuff that we force ourselves to talk about. I got some actual real interesting shit popping off right now, and it's drama embedded in it. And I think we should talk about it. I've been enjoying the weather, breaking outside, touching grass, some gardening. Yeah, I'm actually about to water some plants before I go back in the house, and I'm going to cook. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. These folks at my house decided they was going to cook for me, barbecue, do all this stuff for Mother's Day. And I usually don't like for them to do that because they just going to make a big mess. So apparently they didn't make a big mess that day. And then yesterday, I just took the full day off because I wasn't feeling great. Child, that goddamn kitchen's so crazy today. I said, y'all so dirty. Y'all dirty. Y'all just wrong. What is wrong with these people? You literally, I don't know how many of y'all can relate. Raise your hand if you like me. But if you take a moment off, don't get sick. Don't get sick. Don't do nothing because you're gonna look around and not know where you live no more. I mean, it's my fault, obviously. But yeah, I got to get some shit under control. I've heard and thought the words pivot 500 times. Yeah, it's probably that time. Thank you, Tasha B. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: I don't think the content is gonna actually be new. I think that it's gonna be more in alignment with what Even I was talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville most of the time. Like my in between commentary, it'll be more like that. More of that in between commentary. We was really like teaching and learning and really getting into it. It's gonna be more of that on camera with some. It's just gonna be better, y'all. Y'all gonna have to just rock with me. Y'all gonna have to just rock with me. So make sure that y'all, hit your notification button because again, I'm no longer in the algorithm. Hooray. Hooray. I got 15 people on here. It was 20. That means a few fell off because I wasn't on here talking about mail or whatever the fuck is probably going on in that sector right now. So that's fine. That's good. That's good. Y'all don't know how good that is, actually. I just want to purge, just purge a little bit and keep the folks, like I said, that rock with me the long way because we finna show up and show out. So I'm gonna give y'all a timeline because I need to do that anyway. Shit. Oof. Y'all, why they dragging me to go see Beyonce on Thursday? When I say drag, that's what I mean. I feel like I'm being dragged. I'm not interested. I don't really like her new album. Is that okay? But I got free tickets, so I'm gonna go. Caught my 77-year-old neighbor on pizza Mother's Day, so I prepped her chicken salad. That's nice. Yeah, y'all, let's do something else. It's gonna be engaging. It's gonna be hopefully it's gonna be healthy and real, and that's what we're doing. So I did you see Sinners? I did see Sinners. I need to see it again because all the stuff I saw on TikTok, I didn't pick up on it when I was watching it. So I was like, and I knew that I was supposed to be taking a lot of stuff away. I think I was tired. We went to like a 10:30 show. It was all surface level for me. Then the next day I was watching TikTok. I was like, okay. So now I need to go see it for myself. I'll probably wait for it to come out. It's probably gonna be on streaming soon, y'all. It's probably gonna be on streaming soon. All right, I'm kind of excited, y'all. I'm nervous and I'm a little terrified, but it's gonna be fine. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.
Silence! I can't take this shit no more.